Hey y'all, Rick from Ozark Living Homestead. I'm doing a little update video. It's been about a week now or so since I did the last video. And I mentioned that where the flood had taken down all this fencing, we are putting it back up. This was the last part. Actually, it was the first piece that we put up, but we just kind of threw it up there just enough to keep the goats in and everything. But we went back and tightened up the posts. I got one more post. I need to put a cross brace here between these two because it kind of lifted that gate up some when I stretched it. And I had the tractor in there, as a lot of you saw. And I had mentioned that the clutch was going out on it, but it had just enough clutch so that I could kind of push on the post or pull on the post. Well, while it was inside the pen here, the pasture, whatever you want to call it here, it went completely out. So I had to actually pull it out with my truck and pull it up back over next to the shed where I'm going to do this at. But anyway, I just wanted to do a little update here on this fence. I did get it back up, got it all tightened up, everything. It all looks good. It's holding the goats real good. And then there's the buck. He was the one I had to keep up there because he kept climbing over where the fence was just so loose. He's not climbing over now. He's staying in here because we've got the fence all tightened up. Now, the only problem that came about while doing all that is the dog was able to crawl over, and she was coming over, and we had her on the other side where the temporary pen was, because she wouldn't stay over here by herself. She wanted to be with those goats. And there she comes now. Well, once she realized she could climb that fence, now I can't keep her in there even though the fence is tight. So the only thing I know to do is either, and I may go ahead and do it later on, I'm not going to do it right now, put a piece of electric wire running around the inside there just to keep her off of it and possibly the buck off of it, and keep them inside there. I mean, she hangs around. She doesn't go far. She stays real close to the goats, but she won't stay in there. She likes to roam now. She's done got that little taste of being that freedom, so she roams around. But anyway, the goats are doing fine. They're doing really good. And let's see what else. One of my next videos that I'm actually going to do is on the tractor. As I mentioned to you guys, I've never really worked on tractors, but I'm going to break that thing, what they call breaking it in half, and I'm going to pull it apart and replace the clutch in there. Now, basically, it's a standard clutch. I mean, it's like a car, and I've done some of the older cars and trucks, you know, when I was younger and stuff, so it's not much difference other than the pulling apart. You know, of course, cars and trucks, you don't pull them apart, you just take the transmission out. But this one, you actually break it in half and pull it apart. And so that's going to be a challenge. I don't know, I like challenges, just to see if I can do it. And hopefully I can do it. I don't think I have a lot of problems. It's not going to be easy because I don't have a garage and, you know, some of the tools that make it easier, but I'll get it done. And I have my brother-in-law now, and we actually did we tried to do a video on when we were tightening up this fence. I had my brother-in-law, and we were tightening up this fence, and we tried to do a video on it, and I thought it was filming it because I had the camera set up on a tripod on the back of my truck. And by the time we got done and everything, I checked it out, and there was no video. It was actually turned off, so I thought, well, maybe the battery just went dead. Come to find out, the battery, the camera itself, the battery or whatever, it just so overheated that day. I think it was like 96, 97 degrees, not counting the feels like temperature or whatever, but it was very, very, very hot. But I needed to get this fence up there and get it tightened up. So, but anyway, we didn't get that filmed. We thought we were getting it filmed, but we didn't get it filmed. So I'm going to get the camera set up, and when we start on the tractor, which will probably be tomorrow, because I think we got a chance to rain today. It looks a little gloomy out here. So, but I'm actually going to try to film the whole process of the tractor as we do it, or at least some of it. And I don't want to take up a lot of time on it, but I'm going to try and see if we can get a lot of that film of how I do it. Not saying it's the right way or it's going to work, but at least you guys will see what I'm doing with this tractor here. So there's the sheep ram. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get back over there. I got a few more things to get done. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning here, so I got a lot of work to do. And I just wanted to thank a lot of you guys for the nice comments about my wife, and I really appreciate it, guys. So, and she's doing fine. So anyway, guys, I'll get the camera set up like I said when I start on the video on the tractor there, and so you guys can see how I do it or what I do or how many mistakes I'll probably be making. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I hope you guys have a great day.